What can I do so that it feels like because I've been to those events where one of you, an auctioneer is on the stage and the room just is buzzing. Like it's like there's energy. And how do you kind of manifest that?
The most important thing we can do is to activate our board or our committees.
Oh, that was not where I thought you were going with this. Interesting. Okay.
And then we do board training for many of our organizations. I do about
Hmm.
2 or 3 of these presentations a week myself, and we really want to focus on uh, getting the board to realize their role at the event. It is sort of a work night for our board. I realize some organizations that are listening to this, maybe a school, they don't have a board per se. They have committees, or maybe they have alumni that could be in that same framework. But ultimately, we want to make sure that they know what their role is, because often a board member doesn't realize. They think if I just buy a ticket and I show up, I've
Show
done my
up, right?
job. Or maybe I've invited a couple of my friends. But if each of them are taught, and we give them awareness on how to be identifying people that have the capacity to give
Hmm.
and or the propensity to give. And if they're more intentional inviting those people and filling their tables, if they're a table captain, or if they promise to fill a table, if they fill people with the right people, and there's no wrong people, but they're more of the right people, the people that are ready to give for the right reasons, we can do some magic. I had an event a couple years ago where they had 15 board members. And after our presentation, uh, 14 of the board members filled their tables with people that had a capacity and permits to give. They were really leaning into it. But our 15th board member went out and filled 14 tables all by himself. He was bringing people in from Miami,
I
from
don't know that I know that
LA.
many people.
Yeah, everybody wants to know that guy's name. They want
Yeah.
him to join their board.
Yeah.
He brought in 14 tables. Now we had 28 tables of people that had the capacity and the propensity to give, and they were there for the right reason. They were ready to give. Now we still had room for another 100 or so people in the room. It wasn't like we excluded anybody, but that group went from 800,000 in their overall fundraising the year prior to 2.2 million in the year following, just because the board was more active in getting more of the right people in the room, and they've taken off ever since. So it's not as simple as it sounds,
Yeah. I was about
because we do need to shepherd our board members to fill those seats. And if they can't, let's find somebody else to help fill them. Same with sponsors. We ask a sponsor to fill. We give them 10 tickets as part of their sponsorship. And then they go back to their busy day life and run a successful business. And all of a sudden it's a week or two before the event, and like, oh my gosh,
forgot
I
all
got to
about
fill
it.
these seats.
Yep.
And they're gonna start inviting their new hires, their
Hmm.
secretaries, their family members. Those are not additional giving units. And so we want to be, as board members and staff, good at shepherding our sponsors and not put all that pressure on them to fill those seats with the right people. If they can't fill them, let's get them back and let's help them fill those seats. Maybe we don't have a sponsorship with 10 tickets. Maybe it's a sponsorship with 2 or 4. That sponsor can still ask for more tickets if they want. But the reality is they can fill a couple seats, and then we can surround them with mission focused people, which
Oh.
creates better opportunity to engage with those long-term sponsorships.